Hello, everyone. My name is Nutifafa Geh. On behalf of my co-authors, Prof. Emuze and Prof. Das, I'll be presenting the paper entitled Key Factors Influencing Deployment of Photovoltaic Systems, a case study of a public university in South Africa. Now, the clarion call to pursue development in a sustainable manner has transformed and is transforming all sectors, and the higher education sector is not left out. There has been transformations in the areas of teaching, in the areas of research, the campus operation, and community outreach. Uh, One area that universities are seeking to bring transformation is supplying green energy to meet the high energy demand on campus. And so the question is asked, how can green energy be supplied? One way this can be done is to install solar photovoltaic systems. But then, installing photovoltaics is not without challenges, and this is one of the focus areas of this study. Specifically, the study had three main objectives. The first one is to determine the level of deployment of PV system at a university, and secondly, to identify the factors which are adversely influencing scaling up, and thirdly, to determine strategies to overcome the challenges. This study, it's a single case study. The selected case is Central University of Technology, and data collection. In addressing Objective 1, information was gathered from university reports, the university website, and also from the Estate and Infrastructure Department. And secondly, semi-structured interviews were conducted to address research Objective 2 and 3. With respect to deployment of PV on campus, it was observed that the university started installing PVs in 2013. The first project was installation of solar flowers for charging mobile devices. Those devices were installed on the two campuses at Bloemfontein and also at Welkom. 10 pieces of these devices were installed. Then secondly, there was deployment of a 153 kilowatt dual axis solar tracking system. This project was executed in partnership with a private partner, and the electricity that is generated is fed into the local grid of the university. Also, the university has installed a total of 20 kilowatt PV system on the rooftop of BHP Billiton building on the Bloemfontein campus. The picture you see here are students adding additional panels on the roof. With respect to the challenges that the university is facing, 7 major challenges emerged from the interview. The first one is funding challenges. The respondents were of the view that there was lack of funds, and so they recommended that there should be establishment of dedicated fund for PV projects. Secondly, they also recommended that the university can continue to look at power purchase agreements like it was used in the 153 kilowatt project, and also explore the viability of lease acquisition options. The second challenge is related to installation space, and this is only related to the Bloemfontein campus, but not at the second campus, Welkom. Um, the recommended action was that there should be careful planning and assessment of space both within and outside the campus. And also, it was recommended that there should be retrofitting and construction of buildings in a manner for easy installation of PVs in the future. This is applicable when, at the time of construction or retrofitting, PVs are not installed. So, for example, there should be provision made for wiring, and also, for example, the roof should be designed in a way that it can carry the extra load in the future. The third challenge was limited commitment to operationalizing policies, and the recommended action was to establish a resolution committing the university to PV deployment. The fourth challenge is limited knowledge regarding the benefits, and so better communication of the benefits will be able to overcome this limited knowledge. The fifth challenge is lack of sustainability office. So the respondents were of the view that there should be a sustainability office on campus to champion overall campus sustainability agenda of the university. The sixth challenge that was identified was that there was lack of schemes which support PV deployment. The first recommended action was that there should be adoption of campus sustainability reporting framework, and secondly, construction of buildings should be carried out in a way that they will conform to green standards, and green building certificates should be secured for these buildings. Last but not the least is lack of external pressure or motivation, and respondents recommended that there should be provision of incentives and also external financiers of university buildings should make funding conditional upon construction of green buildings. And also, it was suggested that end users of electricity on campus should make requests for green energy. In summary, the seven main challenges that were identified can be categorized into two. They are either institution-related factors or they are external factors. Six of the challenges are institution-related, so the university can take action on these ones. The seventh challenge, which is lack of external pressure or motivation, is outside the control of the university. Hence, there is therefore the need to have input from these relevant stakeholders as well to increase deployment of PV on campus. In conclusion, it was observed that the PV system, which was installed by Central University of Technology, among other things, is providing cheaper electricity for the university because the university pays for the electricity at a lower rate than the normal market value. And also, the projects have been useful for teaching and research purposes. Also, the results of the study, it's only peculiar to CUT, but then it, it provides valuable insight into strategic areas that universities as a whole can take action to enhance deployment of PV on campus. This is very important because deployment of PV can help and can improve sustainability performance of universities. Thank you very much for listening.